Hey, what's up, guys? Got a wild story for you. I was locked out of my Twitter account today and received a copyright strike for committing the terrible crime of posting an image of the main menu of the upcoming Suicide Squad game developed by Rocksteady Studios and Warner Brothers Games. And of course, I'll get to why they actually did this. But first, the justification for why they gave me the strike, which if I get too many of them, my Twitter account will be banned. If you get too many on YouTube, you get banned from there. So they're really threatening my livelihood, more or less. And the reason that they're doing this is because a image of the main menu reveals that there is a battle pass in this game. And for those of you that are unaware, I talked about this in my video yesterday, you should go check it out, but a battle pass is like in Warzone and Fortnite and games like this, and it's basically a monthly fee that you pay, a subscription service more or less to a game, because everyone and their mother is trying to get a subscription service now. I don't know why, but anyway, so they're trying to do that, and they're trying to compete with like Netflix and whatnot, so you pay monthly to get exclusive perks and benefits. And it was revealed in this menu image in the top right, you can see that you can purchase a battle pass in the game. So granted, I only posted an image of the battle pass, and what they said is, oh, well, this violates our intellectual property rights. This is a copyright violation, and we're going to submit a DMCA takedown. Now, just so you know, again, I'm not a lawyer, but DMCA, the way it's traditionally used, is if like I uploaded a full movie to YouTube. You know, you can't do that because then that inhibits. Why would anyone buy the movie if they can just watch my pirated copy on YouTube, right? Even it makes sense in my estimation if like I were to post the final hour of the game 6 months in advance, right? Or like even the final cutscene, right? I would understand that certainly violates their intellectual property rights, and I'm spoiling the game before it even comes out. So I understand that. But I didn't do either of those things. I literally, I'm not uploading, I'm not spoiling the game, I'm not revealing anything about the plot, nothing. What I posted was a image that has been widely distributed across the internet, and that image happens to reveal that they have a battle pass. So what they're now doing is they're weaponizing it, and I commented this in Degenerate Jay's video, he did a whole video on this, you should go check it out, about what they're doing, and he's come to the same conclusion I have about it. We were talking about it in the comments of that video, which is that they are utilizing DMCA and US copyright law to basically do PR. And PR is, really all encompassing in this case, in that they're trying to save their ass, and they're trying to save all the comments. If you go again in Degenerate Jay's video, in the comments, everybody's saying, I'm canceling my pre-order, I'm not buying this game now, fuck this game, I don't care about it anymore. So people are really changing their mind about the game, and they're aware of that. So what they're doing is they're using U.S. copyright law as a way to cover up this negative press. And again, I'm not a lawyer. I'm sure by the letter of the law, they probably have the right to do this, because it's like, well, it's an image from the game, and we own the game, and it's not out yet, so we can use this. Like, okay, maybe by the letter of the law, they're right, and they're allowed to do this. But just like practically, reasonably speaking, I posted a picture of the main menu. Like, the main menu, there's no spoilers, there's no plot leaks, there's nothing. Again, if I posted the ending of the game and ruined the ending of the game, okay, that's one thing. If I posted an image of the final cutscene of Batman, whatever, like, I don't know how the game ends, I don't. So, like, I don't even have anything to spoil. But if I did, okay, that would be one thing. That would be one thing. But to say, oh, well, we really don't like the response that everybody has had to us seeing the main menu of the game and seeing that there's a battle pass. So we're going to hit your account with a copyright strike. If you get too many of these again, your account will get banned, but that's not really our problem. Our main concern is just, we don't want people to know there's a battle pass, because, that's not popular. People aren't going to like that, and we're going to lose sales. So what we're going to do is we're going to copyright strike and DMCA takedown small little YouTubers with no influence, and we're just gonna crush them and screw them over. So to me, it's illogical. Again, I'm not a lawyer. I'm sure that their legal team has done their due diligence and determined that they have every right to submit this takedown request. Jay mentioned in his video that he had been hit with the DMCA takedown request in the past, disputed it, and won. So perhaps I'm wrong to assume that they're necessarily in the right here, but the point being that you just have to understand what they're doing. Okay, you have to understand that putting aside my account and getting my strike, which isn't the end of the world, I'm back in my account. understand what they're doing here. What they're doing is they're trying to suppress the truth. They're trying to suppress reality. They don't want this image getting around because it's creating a PR firestorm for them. And by the way, they could have come out and said that the image is fake and then gotten rid of the battle pass. That could have been one thing that they did. They could have said, hey, this image is photoshopped. It's not real. But by DMCA striking it, understand that they're admitting it's true. They're admitting it's real. Because you can't DMCA takedown request something that's not real. Because that's not their intellectual property. If it's fake, then you can't, you just can't. But they're admitting here that the game does actually have a battle pass. And they're trying to say like, okay, who are the YouTubers that are announcing this to the audience? And how do we get rid of this? And suppress this? So, but I'm sorry, this isn't going to, two things. It's not going to change the reality that people don't want a battle pass in the game. And I'm sorry, people online are like, on my Twitter are like, dude, why are you complaining so much? You're so negative, blah, blah, blah. Dude, like, nobody wants to pay $10 a month to fucking the Suicide Squad game after spending $70. Like, this is asinine. And it's every single game has this shit. And we're sick of it. Like, nobody wants to have a monthly subscription service to a video game to get video game skins. This is ridiculous. Like, I'm fine with DLC story packs and maybe skins, I guess. And that's what they're going to put in the battle pass, I know, but it's just absolutely ridiculous that every single game has to have this, and that we're not allowed to critique this, and that we're not allowed to have concerns about every single game having a freaking subscription model. It's just absurd. And now WB is trying to make it so that people don't even know that this is reality by taking it down, removing videos on YouTube that shows the image. And I just think it's nonsense. But again, it's not really the end of the world from my perspective. It is what it is. It's not the end of the world, but at the same point, I just want everybody to know what they're doing and to understand that, one, this confirms and proves that this is 100% real. There will be a battle pass for the game. And two, they know that it's not popular. Like, they know that people don't want this shit. That's why they're trying to scrub it from the internet. So they're literally censoring the image from the internet to cover their shoddy PR, because they probably wanted some way to unveil this and announce it. But I mean, they can't stop what's already happened, and that's the pre-orders that are being canceled. It's the people that are not buying the game that were planning on buying it before. And this is only going to make it worse. This is only going to make it worse. By striking YouTubers and trying to suppress the truth, it's only going to make it come out more. So what's that called? Like the Streisand effect, I believe. So the more that they try to cover it up, the worse it's going to get for them. Which is kind of funny, but that's the way it's going to work, is that they should have kept this image up, because then there would have always been the question of, is it real, is it not real? Well, now they're admitting it's real. They're admitting that they don't want it out there. They know that it's not popular. They know nobody wants a battle pass. And that's just the situation that they're in. But whatever. I got the copyright strike on my Twitter, got locked out on my Twitter. And it is what it is. But yeah, you guys just have to know what's going on, and I want you all to understand why they're doing this. So when you see people locked out of their Twitter, multiple people on in the Twitter community also reached out to me and let me know that they were also locked out. So it's not just me, it's not just YouTubers, it's everybody, and they're just trying to remove the image. And again, you might say, well, it's not because they're trying to suppress the truth. It's not because they're trying to hide it. It's like, dude, I've never, like, literally, I've been on YouTube for almost 10 years. I've never heard of a DMCA takedown for a fucking main menu, for a loading screen. I've never heard of that. Like, DMCA takedowns, yes, again, I understand. If somebody posts leaks the ending to the game, like, okay, I understand. If somebody leaks a key scene with Batman that 6 months early before the game comes out, okay, yeah. If somebody uploads all of Avengers Endgame online free to YouTube, okay, Disney, DMCA takedown, I get it. Like, I'm not saying that DMCA takedown laws are inherently corrupt or bad. Like, we need that, and we need that infrastructure. I understand. But in this case, do you see the difference? Do you see the difference in a main menu loading, a screenshot of the main menu versus spoilers, gameplay that hasn't been revealed? Like, come on, let's use our common sense here. So yeah, that's the situation.